Boston Bruins fan, if you don't want to miss any exclusive Bruins news, subscribe to this channel now. We are constantly on the lookout for the latest dear information about your favorite team, ensuring you are always up to date with everything that happens. Join us so you don't miss any important details. A few days ago, it seemed certain that the Boston Bruins would win the Atlantic Division and face the Tampa Bay Lightning in the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. However, the Florida Panthers got hot in the final stretch and the Bruins doubled down, allowing the former to close the gap. Flag in game number 82. The result is that Boston faces the Toronto Maple Leafs in the first round. Bookmakers see this as a virtual toss, with the Bruins sitting as nominal -120 favorites on FanDuel. Bruins vs. Bruins series odds. Maple Leafs. The Bruins have been ahead of the Maple Leafs in the standings for pretty much the entire season, but the betting market tells us how difficult it is to call this thing. Both teams have clear advantages, so you're sure to have plenty of fans, experts, and handicappers on both sides of this equation. Offense and star power drive the bus for the Maple Leafs. Toronto is led by Austin Matthews, the league's most prolific scorer, and a supporting cast that features playmakers Mitch Marner and William Nylander. Toronto's scoring depth has been an issue for the team in past playoffs, so Tyler Bertuzzi, John Tavares, Max Domi, and Matthew Knies will be under a lot of pressure to provide support. The Bruins have their own standout at the top of their lineup with David Pastrnak and Brad Marchand, but it's the blue line and goaltending that make Boston a true heavyweight. Charlie McAvoy is one of the best defenders in the league and has a lot of help with Hampus Lindholm, Matt Grzelcyk, and Brandon Carlo at the back. Boston's blue line is on another level compared to Toronto's, but the biggest mismatch in this series projects to be in goal. Jeremy Swayman and Linus Ullmark were fabulous again in 2023-24, while Ilya Samsonov and Joseph will have traded ups and downs all season. The scoring disparity is the most actionable advantage in this series, and I think it's wide enough to make Boston's -120 series price palatable. In addition to betting on the Bruins to win the best of 7, there are a few player options that are also worth exploring. First up is Brad Marchand leading the series in goals, who is at +1,700, FanDuel. I think he's worth a pinch, even if he has to beat Austin Matthews and David Pastrnak. Is a proven postseason powerhouse, with 32 goals in his last 62 games. Boston has only played in 14 playoff games over the last 2 campaigns, but it wasn't Marchand's fault they didn't go further, as he scored 8 goals in that time. Don't forget to like this video as it is essential to ensure you don't miss out on the latest Bruins news we share here. Thank you in advance for your collaboration. Continuing. The second prop I'll play before this series is Charlie McAvoy to beat the Conn Smythe, which is given to the Stanley Cup Playoffs MVP. The Bruins have several players who could win this award if they win the Cup, but McAvoy's odds make him the best option. He's 100-1, which is exponentially longer than Pastrnak, Marchand, or the goalkeepers. And since we think the goalkeepers will share roles in the tournament, you can cross them off the list. That leaves Pastrnak, Marchand, and McAvoy in contention, and of those 3, I think McAvoy has a good chance to have the biggest impact in a deep run. He is a monster on the blue line who plays a lot of minutes and will also get on the score sheet. There is no positional bias when it comes to Conn Smythe, but oddsmakers always list defenders with much deeper odds. Subscribe to our channel now for more exciting NHL Stanley Cup playoffs updates, analysis, and predictions. Dear fan friend, we deeply understand the difficulties faced as content producers when we notice a lack of engagement from our followers. It is truly discouraging and disappointing. However, we trust that you appreciate the effort we put into providing quality content. Therefore, we count on your valuable collaboration. We ask that you subscribe to our channel and leave your like on the videos. While it may seem like a simple gesture, it makes a significant difference to the reach and relevance of our work. We sincerely thank you for continuously contributing to us. Yours sincerely, Skimmaris.